In the heart of Kenya, a vision was born, planted by faithful, committed fathers and mothers who believed in the power of education, service and transformation. The founders of Kenya Methodist University laid more than bricks and mortar. They built a foundation of purpose, sacrifice and unwavering belief. With courage, they looked beyond their time and imagined a place where knowledge and character would grow side by side.
I was not very much worried about funding because I had learned in the church. When people want to do something, they can do it. And when I say that we want to start a university, surprising, those who supported me in idea are those who have not even gone to secondary school, and some have not even gone to primary education, and yet they say that you can do it. Also, when I learned from from America, those who started those universities were ordinary people. I say, why not we?
KeMU has become a home of thinkers, leaders, innovators, and servants. From classrooms filled with curiosity to laboratories of discovery, from chapels echoing with prayers to communities touched by service, your light shines in every corner.
Where KeMU was Kaga Rural Training Center. Then from Kaga Rural Training Center, we began MTI together with Rural Training Center. We were there, farmers and students were staying together, eating together. And then from there, that's when former President Bishop Matthew came up with the idea to begin a university. And some people were for it, the others were not for it, but he said, we are going to begin it. I personally supported it very much because I was an educated person and knew the importance of a university. Why not to have our own? So we began, before we began as MTI, then after that we began it as KeMU.
Where KeMU is now, it used to be Kaga Rural Training Center. Then we started something called MTI, Methodist Training Institute, around 1980. And in 1984, the Methodist Conference passed a resolution to start a university. But it did not start immediately. In 1987, that is when a committee was inaugurated to begin thinking about the university and to prepare for opening the university. I was one of the members in that committee, inaugural committee, for the preparation of the university. And until 1985, when the university started, we were just on the preparatory stage.
Every great movement begins with a single spark, a moment where the ordinary becomes extraordinary. In the late 20th century, a small circle of visionaries gathered not for wealth, not for power, but for the dream of a university that would shape hearts, sharpen minds, and serve communities. In their minds, they saw lecture halls where there were only open fields. In their hearts, they believed in a future not yet built. And so, the seed was planted.
Lawi Matthew was able to talk to the church and tell them, we can be able to start our own university. And I am told of a story where he was asked, do you think building a university is building a kindergarten? And I think, as you know him, I think he was retorting, but I don't know whether that is true. He said, oh yes, building a university is the same way as building a kindergarten, because you lay one block of stone on top of the other until the building is complete. In that aspect, that's what I call sight. In that physical aspect, The building university and the building kindergarten is the same. Put one block on top of the other, and the university will be up. But the insight that he had is not about the blocks of building. It's about now the complexity of higher education.
Kwetu haikuwa kama ndoto kwa sababu wengine walikuwa wamefanya, makanisa mengine walikuwa wamefanya. Tulitaka tujulikane tuko, na kwa sababu tulitaka tujulikane tuko, tulikuwa tayari. Ndio.
Na kwa nini mkaleta Meru na Methodist ni Kenya mzima?
Methodist kule iliko kubwa ni Meru. Kule ambayo ilikuwa na watu walio na elimu ni Meru. Kwa hivyo ndio sababu, hiyo ndio sababu kubwa. Maana ukienda kule ilianza ni kule Coast, na Coast walikuwa ni watu wachache sana. Kwa hivyo Meru ndio walikuwa na sauti. Walikuwa na sauti ya kufanya kitu na wanafanya. Tulitaka elimu ya juu.
Elimu ya juu.
Ili isiwe inaonekana ni ya hapa. Jambo lile ambalo lilitusukuma, tulitaka tujulikane Kenya mzima ni exist. Maana tukifanya mambo hii kidogo, tutaitwa tu hawa ni ile ndogo tu. Tulitaka tujulikane sisi ni sisi, na tunaweza kufanya jambo lolote.
In 1984 annual conference at the Methodist Guest House, Lawi took over as the presiding bishop of the Methodist Church in Kenya, and he told us in his address, I don't see the reason why Methodist Church in Kenya should not have its own university. That's how it started. And after that, in the next conference, we had to develop a university sitting at Kagangaos High School. That's where the conference was in 1985. Then at the Methodist Guest House in 1986, that's when the interim committee was appointed to see the development of the Kenya Methodist University.
Then came the day. The gates opened and the first footsteps echoed through the corridors. These were not just students. They were the answer to prayers, the proof that faith works, and the living evidence that the founder's dream had found life.
When KeMU was granted a university charter in 2006 by the late President Mwai Kibaki, I was very happy, extremely happy, because I said, yeah, hallelujah, we have arrived at our destination that we are looking forward.
To our founders, your dream thrives. Your sacrifices are remembered. Every student and staff member who passes through our gates carries forward your legacy. We walk on the paths you cleared, stand under the shade of the trees you planted, and dream even bigger because you dare to dream first.
I am fortunate to have been part of. We joined the Kenya Methodist University as the first university class in October 1997. Immediately after the university had been given a right of interim authority to operate as a university.
The university has well-established campuses in Meru, Nairobi, Mombasa, and the KeMU TVET Institute.
The university has engaged in flexible mode of delivery. We have the online learning, we have part-time learning, we have blended learning for us to be able to take care of the evolving needs of the learners.
The diverse nature of the university and its established brand has seen students streaming in from different countries and across religious divide.
Nyiriwe, that means greetings in Kinyarwanda. My name is Alice Msabasoni. I take medicine as my course here in Kenya Methodist University.
I joined KeMU on 25th of August, 1999. That was the day I walked into KeMU, very reluctantly, because now it was a small institution, having come from Jomo Kenyatta University, which was a big institution. And when I came, I found a small team of motivated and determined staff, led by the VC, then Professor Mutuma Mogambi, our Dean, Professor Wayaki, and Registrar, Professor Kaburu. And when we came to this team, the desire was to establish a department for computer science and mathematics.
My name is Safia Galmguyo, a fourth-year medicine and surgery student, currently serving as the KeMU president. The founders, alumni, and the university leadership were stewards of a very rich legacy. I want to thank them for laying the foundation from which the vision and the values were able to produce and are still able to produce students who are all-rounded, physically, mentally, emotionally, and also spiritually.